What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new stream. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. What's happening? What's happening? It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday the 28th of October already. Time is flying. Absolutely going crazy. We are here live. We're gonna crush it today. It's a Friday, so we probably have only a couple hours of volume here that we can take consideration. But last week was pretty intense, so I expect a beautiful Friday. I expect some trade setups that we can take. I expect the dollar index potentially right now to make some move here. We have news coming out in 9 minutes as well. Perfect timing. Let's take that in consideration as well before we start moving forward. And yeah, everything related to news is going to be very important next week. Next week is going to be huge. We all know that we have the FOMC meeting, the interest rate decision coming up as well. So we definitely going to take that in consideration right here. Let me set some things up with you guys real quick. There we go. Let's see what we have. There we go. All right, in terms of the US dollar against the Japanese yen, I hope you guys have seen what happened here. But look at that. Look at what we've seen here for the US dollar against the Japanese yen. It was absolutely fantastic entry here. Okay. We closed our position just now. Pretty much a little bit lower. We closed our position when we actually were around this area here. I did not expect it to break here, so I closed my position down there. So we managed to grab a beautiful, stunning. I'd stop loss at 145.5 here. A beautiful, stunning 5R right here. Very clean, very beautiful. But could have held the position a little bit longer. But as you guys can see, the US dollar against the Japanese yen, it was the perfect entry, right? We saw that retracement. We came back into that zone, mitigated to that area. Dollar index did exactly the same thing. Started to consolidate above that range. This is where we entered, and this is where we exited eventually. But it was absolutely a fantastic trade setup that we took here. Yeah, with you guys live. So the people that took this position as well, congratulations. If you are still in a position, maybe this is the moment to close your position, because I'm currently looking at the dollar index right here, right now, and I do think that we are gonna face some resistance right now. But we have the news coming out in 6 minutes, so you can wait potentially a little bit longer to see how the news develops here, because you're already secured anyways. All right. Very nice. So it was an absolute beauty of a trade here. My mouse just stopped working. Give me 1 minute. What a timing. What a timing. Give me 1 minute, guys. There we go. Yes, we're back. But mouse is working. Mouse is working again. So yes, absolutely was a really good entry for the US dollar against the Japanese yen. It made a lot of sense also from a higher time frame bias, of course, looking at the dollar, looking at the Japanese yen itself. You know, Japanese yen very weak, dollar relatively strong. However, right now at this particular moment here, we have seen that lower low created. That lower low is a very interesting one, because this confirms that we're gonna probably see some resistance coming up right here around this zone right here and this zone right here. So potentially this one or this one is gonna be a lot of resistance, okay? Therefore, we need to wait what the core PCE index will do with us today and how the DXY will actually respond to that. So Rahul says, booked in the profits for the US dollar against Japanese yen. Congratulations. It was a clean setup. Absolutely. Who is in the building, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we have here live right now? Let me know. Let me hear you right now before we talk about the news. All right? Let's see if you guys are here right now. Our man George here is in the building. What's happening, my man? Johnny is in the building. What's happening, John? I'm ready to crush it, my man. Much love to you. Phil is in the building. We have our JXSH Kirui. What's up, man? How are you doing, my brother? Benjamin. Yes, Jamie is back. Jamie, as always. Shout out to you, my friend. Alberto in the building. Alberto Lizano Orozco. What's up, bro? Tony, my man, is here. Hurak is here. Wilkinson is here. Marcus is here. Benjamin. Yes. Looking forward to that. Benjamin says, Mr. Fundamentals is ready. I'm ready. 100%. Metrics is here. Mr. Fundamental. Redland. Best friend is here. What a legend. Burak. We already called your name, but much love to you, my friend. Martin is here. Yes. Jax is here. Okay, fantastic, man. Everyone is here. Everyone is ready. I'm ready to crush it with you guys. We're gonna scalp, of course, our lovely strategy. We are almost there. We have 88 trades to go. So we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there with a potential win rate or an official win rate we are currently looking for. So I'm very curious to how that potentially will play out here. In the meantime, we have news coming out in 2 minutes. So let's wait for the news here. I just want to see how the dollar index responds to that before we actually start scalping as well, okay? What is going to happen with the dollar index? We're going to come back up to this range right here. Let's draw the Fibonacci as well, by the way. Beautiful Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, obviously, right there, so. Okay. Yeah, this is a very interesting zone here. At pretty much 111.861. That's definitely the zone where we're looking for. So, we have all the inefficiency here as well. We could easily break that and come back to this area. This is going to be a very interesting spot here. Okay. News coming in a couple minutes here. Martin says, greetings for Nairobi, Kenya. Fantastic, my man. Beautiful. Jarona says, gold in a nice spot. Let's see what we can find for gold as well. Let's open a few more charts indeed. Let's say you're right. Let's do that right now. There we go. Gold. Okay. Very nice. Gold is exactly where we wanted it to go here. That's very interesting. But if the dollar breaks this level, we're gonna go lower. So that's interesting to understand as well. 1 minute to go, guys. A little bit over 1 minute to go. Tony says, what was your win rate when testing this strategy offline? I'm testing it now with bigger RR. I am at 64% win rate. It's looking promising. That's great to hear. To be honest, yeah, relatively same, but I have not properly tested it. Or at least I have not properly tested this strategy live, offline. The only thing that I've done is testing it live with you guys right here. I pretty much only backtested this strategy beforehand significantly, but that's never the same thing. So yeah, I'm waiting for it right now to give us you know, a couple more trades, 20 trades or so we have a nice accurate win rate here. I think 100 trades is relatively good. 200 is even better. 100 trades is a good beginning, but so far it's like 75%. Okay, let's start. Let's go. 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. Let's see how we develop here. All right, let's go. Higher should be better, bullish for the dollar index. Lower should be bearish for the dollar index. And it's exactly the same thing. Okay. I don't expect that much volatility here. I do not expect any volatility whatsoever. We're going to see a proper reaction, but let's see. Coming down. Beautiful reaction so far. Okay. So far, we're holding underneath this area of supply here. But that is so far. Okay. So if you look at the 4 hourly, you can see clearly what we're looking for. My belief is that we're coming back down to the 108 range. So we're coming back down to fill up that gap. This is from the CPI. Okay, that we come back down to towards this gap right here. Towards that liquidity that's built up underneath that zone here. Right about that area. I would not be surprised if we come here to take out that zone and to come back down. But the question is it going to be here or is it going to be up there? That's the question right now that we have to take consideration. The only thing that we can look for right now is looking promising, but that is a lower low. A lower low here, significant lower low, would give us a solid indication potentially of what we can expect here. So I saw gold indeed. It came into our zone. We talked about this yesterday. So it has a good beginning right now. So if you guys remember it from yesterday, maybe for the new people that hasn't seen it yet, this is what we were looking for. We were expecting people to go long here, to potentially be taken out right now. Tap into this zone and to then potentially come back up here, as you guys can see here. But this is exactly where we're at right now. So let's remove this one. This one is invalidated. This is exactly what we were looking for. Let me highlight this a little bit more. This particular level right here. However, we're going to wait for the lower time frames to play out here to see what we can do. So that's what we're looking for. That particular move right here. But overall, it looks quite promising right now. I do like that initial reaction so far. So let's see how we can how this eventually will develop if we break some of these highs here. Such as these right here. Breaking these highs, coming down, and then potentially see what we can find. Also with the dollar index breaking lows, right? We want to see the same thing happening on the dollar index as well. Let's see if that actually happens. But overall, again, beautiful reaction so far. This is what we were looking for. First people got taken out right now. All the people that went long earlier got hit, stop loss hit. They're out of the game. Tapping into this zone right now. Seeing a lot of buyers stepping into the market here. But I still wanted to wait for a confirmation on the lower time frame. That has to do with the dollar index. Also, of course, being still in an area of supply. That we still want to make sure that this area of supply is, you know, gonna hold here. So okay, so far looks good. We're gonna keep a close eye on gold today. I think that's the task for today here. Keep a very close eye on gold. Yesterday, Japanese yen was also a success. Let's hope that gold today will be fine. I'm still interested in gold as well. Last Friday, gold made a significant move to the upside. I did not forget that. So this is potentially what I want to take in consideration. A little bit of a longer trade setup as well. Okay? That has to do with the dollar index. But for now, I think for now, if you guys have any further questions, we can go over a few more charts here. Before we go to the scalping setups right now. Let me know, guys. DJ Spray said, this morning I was testing the scalping on the Asian session. Keep in mind that the spread fucks you up. You get tagged in and out. I agree. You need to be very careful of the spread. First of all, you need to know exactly what your spread is, around what time. So sometimes you have to exclude certain pairs. And, you know, certain sessions as well. Certain time sessions. Very important when you're scalping. Thoughts on the USD30? Yeah, so the USD30 right now is very interesting here. I think we're still at that particular level. I want to see what happens around this zone here. So right now we are in that zone. We are kind of testing this zone here. I think it's on 1 hour. We're coming down here, testing and mitigating into that specific range. Right at this specific level right here. So we're now at this zone here, but I do want to wait here for the VIX as well to make a decision here. Are we going to break the lows or are we going to break these highs here? Back to these highs here. This is what I want to see. Are we going to come down here or are we going to come up here? That's what I want to wait for. Until then, I personally will not look for any particular trade in regards to the USD30. But look at the USD30 though. Look at the USD30 right now. We are mitigating and coming now, right now at this specific moment, into that area. Finally, we're coming close towards that 3-hour area of supply. It's pretty much this zone here. We're coming very close here. We're not there yet. We have not mitigated this one yet. So potentially we can come back down a little bit more to see exactly if this is a potential, area we could potentially short from right here. That would be nice. That would be nice. But let's see how things are developing over time. All right. Let's see how that works out. Guys, smash that like button. Yesterday was fantastic. At least for your regular setup. Our scalping trades were I think 2 wins, 0 losses. We did not do that many trades yesterday. Sometimes we do 6, 7 trades. Sometimes only 2 or 3. It's just the way it is. It's just how the market operates and how we are looking for certain situations in the market here. Henrique says thoughts on GU. Let's go over GU as well. And then we're going to go towards the scalping, guys. Looking forward to that. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting zone right now. And a very interesting area of resistance right now in this area of supply here. Once we are coming and tapping into that zone. The dollar index is right now still pumping at this specific moment here. So we just want to make sure that the dollar index stays underneath this area. And we want to see more, pretty much more bearish momentum here. But I do think that there is a big chance that we can come back up towards this area of supply. And if that happens, the dollar or GU right now will come down. Potentially as well, okay? Do take that in consideration. So if that happens, GU can come down right now short term to fill up some inefficiency right now and to tap into the zone. Potentially mitigating right there. So yeah, let's see so far. I want to be patient here. We just have to be patient for the dollar index here. But coming into this zone is an interesting area. I must say, this particular level is a very, very interesting level right there. That we can come into mitigating into that specific range right there. I do think it's very interesting. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense. We came back up, we came back down, and we met that massive expansion here. Coming from this area of demand here, actually on the 4 hourly. You could clearly see that is this particular level here right now. Okay, this level is very, very interesting. Again, same as what we saw yesterday with the US dollar against the Japanese yen. Look at the alignment. Look at the alignment between the dollar index and the GU. Is the dollar index tapping into an area of supply when GU is tapping into an area of demand? That's what you need to see. That's what you want to see, what you want it to align there. Because if it's the other way around, you're just going to break it and you're just going to break this particular zone. So that's how you confirm your levels as well. Okay? When GU is in this area of supply, you need to see, is the dollar index in an area of demand? And does it make sense from your analysis of the dollar index that it could potentially go up? If that confirms you, then you know exactly, okay, that this is potentially an area where we can short GU from, right? That's how we are starting to look at particular levels. Using the correlations are extremely, extremely important when using supply and demand. Or anything in general. Anything in general. But supply and demand is very nice because you can test it out on both pairs. On the dollar index and on GU as well. So very, very interesting. That's it, guys. Let's go over the scalping setups right now for the market here. Let's see if we have seen some expansion, of course. This should have been right now. So the more expansion, the better. You know what's up here. We're looking for the retracement after the expansion right here. US 100 is still potentially looking interesting. Keep a close eye on gold as well in the higher time frames. There we go. Let's look at let's come back to the Nasdaq. It's a little bit the risk reward is a little bit off here. Hey Manueli Curti, my man, what's happening, brother? How are you, bro? Hope you're doing well, my friend. So absolutely, yeah. Yesterday's 5R. I mean, that's what I'm personally looking for. One or two regular trades per week. Like 1 or 2 5R trades per week. If I have one, I'm already happy. 5%. That's what happened yesterday. Yeah, and then scalping in the in between here, depending on the market. That's what we're doing here. I really like the fact that it was Thursday as well. We saw the reversal as well. US dollar Japanese yen came down significantly on a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we saw that reversal on a Thursday. And this is exactly what we were aiming for. So. Gideon says, GJ on the 15-minute. Xander says, was the supply and demand the same concept as the order block? Yeah, so the order block is something in an area. It's pretty much, this is how you identify areas of supply or demand, potentially. GJ, somebody said, GJ, Gideon said that, yeah, on the 15-minute here. Benjamin says, smash that like button for more pips. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it. One of our traders, one of our actually coaches right here, she's look at gold right now. She's a really good trader. She's really, really good. Oh, I think she heard me as well. What's happening, Gigi?
Hello, are you okay?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
How are we doing?
Fantastic. I was a little bit sneaking.
Okay. You got anything?
I'll just look at gold. I'm looking at gold as well. I'm looking at gold as well on the higher time frames. 4 hour. Potentially, if you've seen that rejection on the dollar index. I think with the dollar index, we are potentially coming down to 1.8 something. 1.8 point. At least this is what I'm looking for eventually. Gold, the US dollar index coming down here towards the CPI. The massive expansion that we have seen. So somewhere around 108.1-ish. This is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
But I do think we can potentially come back up higher before that. So, let's see.
Interesting. If you had like very interesting conversation today with Bowser too about gold.
Really? About what?
Yeah. Like what's gonna happen. And I did share a link. I believe so you have it too, where you can see. Yes, come on, let's go gold. Sorry. I've shared a link where you can see placed orders on a gold.
Okay.
We shared that link, so we start today and really like analyze it to understand what's happening, what's going on with the market.
Is it called barchart.com?
Correct.
Okay, fantastic. All right, then we'll have a look at it. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
All right, see you
Ciao. This is our GG right here. This is what our Discord is doing, guys. We're bringing people together. It's absolutely amazing. Let's have a look at it, by the way, what she shared here. Do you guys know about this? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, the futures of gold. Okay, I see. Ah, okay. He's saying Khan says GG is a legend. By the way, guys, I want to welcome all the new members to our Discord as well. Welcome. Fantastic that you're here. Let's have a beautiful conversation. Santiago says Ness ended up playing well. Yeah, great. However, the risk to reward is very important to take into consideration here. Because if your stop loss is too far above, then, you know, your risk to reward is just not what we're looking for here. P-Sniper says, Fawaka, did I miss something? We're just getting started, my man. We're just getting started here. However, we're gonna have a very close eye on gold here. Very close eye on gold. On the higher time frames. There is a big sense that I think that the dollar will come back up here. And to come to this range. This particular area here. This particular range here. Finland inefficiency coming back into the equilibrium as well. Mitigating into that zone. And potentially sell off from there. That will be an interesting move here. So bullish on some dollar pairs right now. Could have had the Japanese yen open a little bit longer here. To be honest. The US dollar against the Japanese yen is making moves here, guys. This is good. This is what I would like to see here. Okay, let's keep this one open. In the meantime, we can scroll further, but this is what we're looking for. Expansion. By the way, guys, we're still looking at the euro against the US dollar, huh? We're still looking at the euro against the US dollar right here. We have potential 2 zones that we can take consideration. But I do think this is a very interesting one. A very interesting move here. Johnny says, hey Lorenzo, I don't have sound in the voice chat for 1 week now and everything is looking good. Okay, let me check. What is your name, my friend? You're not muted or anything like that here, so it should be good. No, you're not muted. You're not muted. I have no idea, my man. I have no idea. Maybe in the settings somewhere. Please check it out. Please check it out. We're gonna find some trades here. Anita says, Lorenzo, I sent you a message on Discord when you have the chance. Okay, I will check it. Yeah. Sorry, I get so many messages. I will check it out. Of course, Anita. It's Friday, guys. What are you guys gonna do the weekend? Hope you guys had a great week this week. Alright, let's see what we can find. Yeah, we want to see this happening right now. This is what we want to see, that we're building more liquidity underneath, more stop losses built up underneath. We potentially short this right here. Something like that. We know that the dollar index is right now right in that zone. And it has some difficulties. It created a lower low. But that's what gives me a little bit more confidence as well. We have more inefficiency to be filled up underneath. USD looking very strong on trend. Well, actually, no. Actually, we're seeing right now that we broke the lows here on the 4 hour. And that we come back up here right now. But we're in that zone, in that 1 hour area of supply right now. And we're holding there. We're trying to come up, but it's they're showing a lot of weakness right now. I think this is also a very strong level here. Wow. That was a fast move here. Very fast move here. Patrick says, did you place a limit? No. We do not work with limit orders. I will show you exactly how we work though. So you understand exactly what I mean. My suggestion is, if you want to know exactly how it works, go to this strategy right here. The liquidity for very gap scalping strategy. We work with either stop orders or market orders, depending on what you're using right here. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Something around that area right there. We cannot place, unfortunately, limit orders, because if you place limit orders, you need to already be there and then you need to come up. So it's like, you're not allowed to place limit orders if price is still not there yet in that particular direction there. So this is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, done. That's it. Boom, ladies and gentlemen. We got a winner. We got a winner. I'm gonna give away some of my profits today. If we are making profits today, if you are ending positive, I'm gonna give away some magic keys again. You guys know what's up. The magic keys are the best tools. The best tool you can ever use for your potential trade setups. Okay? The best thing you can do is using the magic keys, because you can directly place a limit order without hesitation. Automatically lot size calculated. Will save you minutes and minutes, especially when you're scalping on the lower time frames. You need to act fast. You need to be able to act fast, and therefore you need to know exactly how to go for this particular move right there. Okay, how to go for that move, and also how to calculate lot sizes. You don't want to do that manually. It's just a no-go. Okay, we're gonna give away some of the profits today. It's Friday. To buy magic keys, give you guys the serial codes, and hey, you know, have a lot of fun there. There we go. First kill in the pocket here. That's the first kill. Almost at 60 wins. We're coming close here, guys. We're coming close here. Let's go. The next trade setup here. In the meantime, let's have a look at gold as well. Because if the dollar is dropping, gold is going up. And we know that we're looking for a gold trade on the higher time frame. There we go. We're still in the mood. We're still exactly on that level here. You see that line here at 1642.4. That's exactly where we were looking for. But this is a great reaction so far. Just want to create a higher high. That's the most important thing right now. Before making any decisions, wait for the higher high to be created. Wait for the lower low to be created on the dollar index. Gonna be very, very important for gold. But overall, I do like the reaction so far. I mean, let's see. Let's see. Nothing sure yet. Benjamin says, read books, play chess, and having fun with girls. That's my weekend. No, it sounds like a good weekend, my man. Enjoy. Let's go. Let's build some more liquidity here. We have a massive expansion here. We still have some room here. If we start building some liquidity right now, right there, then we're going to look for a short straight away, and we're going to target this Vervoy gap underneath. And I think this is a good level to be broken as well. If we break this particular level, we can immediately come back down. So let's see if we create some more liquidity right now above this particular range. But looking very nice. We want to see a lower high anyways. We want to see a lower high getting created. This is better. This is looking good. It seems like the euro pairs are getting ready here. Okay, this was a no-go because of the... there was not enough, in my opinion, liquidity built up above this range here. This would have been maybe nice, but we were already too late when we saw this pair here. The volume is looking very good. The volume is looking very good in the market indeed. Young Slime says we're going to continue scalping even after the 100 trades, right? Yes, so we're going to find a really good balance between education, scalping, and the regular SMCs. We're gonna balance it a little bit more out here. So we're not gonna scalp, I think, every single day. Yeah, only when we're seeing, hey, the market is very good for scalping today. This is the moment. But let's see. We're gonna work our way. We're gonna work our way here. Alert is set. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful reaction so far. It's gonna be a good day, I can tell you that, guys. Market is moving in a very, very nice direction right now. I really do like that. Absolutely fantastic. Now, GJ is looking very clean. Very, very nice here. But on the high time frame, it looks super strong here. We have to be a little bit... we have to take that in consideration. Okay, GU looks good. GU looks good. It's gonna be a good day, guys. It's gonna be a very good day here. Gold is moving up here. We want to see it breaking this high here. But this is also very good news. We have created a 1 minute chunk here already after mitigating exactly on that level we were looking for. 1642.456 here. Very, very clean. We have created a lower time frame high. This area could be interesting. This area, particular range, could be interesting right here. The dollar is making a move down. The dollar is making a move right now. Right down. There we go. So far, looking very clean. In terms of the rejection here, looks very clean. So gold could potentially respond very well at this particular 1 minute area of demand. It's a little bit on the higher risk here. Do take that in consideration. But yeah, just so you guys know. Alfonso says, what is the difference from a chalk and a bust? The chalk is a change of character and a bust is a break of structure. So if you have the chalk here, let's say you have a higher high, higher high, higher high. And then a lower high, lower low. That's a chalk. It goes against the trend. So this is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. This is a break of structure. And then this is a change of character right here. Because it goes against the trend. It changed the dynamic of trend here. So if you then continue, you create a lower high, and you could create again a lower low. Then this is again a break of structure. I hope that explains you exactly what market structure is here and how you apply indeed the break of structure versus change of character here. And because you saw the change of character here, this could be a nice area of supply. Oh, wait, need to go back here. Okay, eurjpy. Perfect. Dollar broke the lows here. Okay, that's not what we want to see though. In this case. But we have the zone coming up here. Okay, let's see how it responds to the zone. Based on that, we can see if we can take this trade right now. Okay, great reaction so far. Yep, I like it. Okay, we're holding above that zone. A good sign here. If we break upwards now, we're gonna come down. We need to break that. We need to break that zone. This particular level right now. Then we're gonna come down. There we go. Very important level we need to break. Santiago says, how many monitors do you use? One. One monitor. It's massive, but but it's one monitor. A little bit patient here. Yep, there we go. We got triggered, guys. We got triggered in our position here. If this candle closes underneath that zone here, you can put your stop loss here. You can reduce your risk already by half. There we go. Let's get it. There we go. Uppa. And we're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Directly. Boom. No hesitation there. As easy as it gets, guys. When the market conditions are good, this strategy... The only thing that you want to see is expansion. That's the most important. Expansion is what we want to see on this particular strategy here. Volume, expansion. There we go. Beautiful for Friday. This is our 90th trade, guys. In 5 weeks. 90 trades in 5 weeks. Live on stream. Wow. Young Slime says, cut that move on my funded account. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Neranjan says, how many pips is that? I have no idea. I've never in my trading career calculated pips. I always use a risk to reward here. If I risk 1%, I want to make 1% in this trade. How many trades did you took daily? Depends. Sometimes 6, 7, 8 trades. Sometimes 2 or 3. It totally depends on the market. Per stream, not per day. Per stream. My man Forex Spider is in the building. What's happening, my bro? It's great to have you here, man. Great to have you back. What happened to the funded account that you were trading? I already passed the challenge there. I will send more details in the Discord. I will show it in the Discord as well. Yeah, I'll show it in the Discord right now. Let's see. I've been working on it behind the scenes. To be honest, I don't really use it though. I use the account. It was just more to show you guys that we can do it with this scalping strategy here. I see you winning a lot, but your account balance stays below. Yes, of course, I'm withdrawing. This is one account I'm using. Let me see if I can share it right now in regards to the... Yeah, so if you're in the voice chat in the Discord, I will indeed update you guys about the challenge we did since the 24-hour live stream as well. Play the games to scale, become funded with this strategy because of spread. Yes, of course. You just need to be careful. You just need to calculate it. Every prop firm is different. You need to know exactly which pairs you can trade, which pairs you can trade, and then also at the same time you need to make sure that during certain sessions you avoid particular setups. You just need to schedule. You need to schedule. You need to know exactly what kind of trade setup you're looking for. Mira Shock says, hi Lorenzo, if I want to pass the challenge, my daily risk is 5%. How much percentage should I risk per trade for SMC? If you are doing SMC, you're targeting 5-hour setups. I would look at 0.5% risk per trade. Round about that range. It depends, because I have a schedule where I sometimes risk 2%. It depends exactly on the setup itself and how confident I am. Because I think the winners you should... Like, if you see a setup that's rare and that has a lot of metrics in your favor and it's a very good solid setup, then I sometimes tend to risk more. Sometimes I tend to risk less. It depends on the confluences there. Is $10 a day enough per day? Is $10 enough per day for a beginner trader? I think it's too much. I think it's the wrong mindset. Don't think about money when you're a beginning trader. Think about building a skill. I say this over and over and over again in the stream. Build a skill. Forget about the money. If you have that skill, you can attract way more money. Way more money than, you know, $10 a day. Right? You have way more access to external capital if you can prove that you are a very good trader. So right now, as a beginning trader, focusing on $10 a day is not the mindset. You're gonna crush it, bro. If you are, if you're focused on skill and building trades and data. Is there any example about the skill? Yes. Win rate, net return after 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 trades. One particular strategy. Check your win rate after 100 trades. Your win rate and your net return. 100 trades. But do not check the money. Check your percentage. Net percentage. Have a solid risk management. And collect data. The Euro Swiss franc looks very good. If you break this low, I do like what I see here. I think this is a very, very good potential trade setup. Bomber says, what is the best time frame for a $50 account? Because I trade good at supply and demand in a 4-hour time frame, but there is a big risk. There's not a big risk because you still risk the same amount. When I scalp, I risk, let's say, 1% or 0.5%. When I take a trade on the 4-hourly, I risk 0.5 or 1% per trade. So the risk is relatively similar here. We have to avoid this news right now. We have the open right now. We have to be a little bit careful here. One particular mimic. I would suggest everyone here to be careful when trading this scalping strategy around this time right now. Just so you know. I made that mistake before, also live. There we go. Volatility increaser. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna get a drink, guys. Be right back. I'm looking at the euro against Swiss franc right here. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Let's continue our journey. And please smash that like button. Help a brother out. 2 wins already. Let's go. Be right back. Okay, there we go. We're back, we're back. What's happening here? Something like this? Still setting things up here. I'm not in yet. I'm not in yet. Aha, that's why. That's why. That's why. I'm not in yet right now. I'm gonna be patient here. The Euro index showing me something else here. A lower high would be nice. A lower high would be very nice here. Right. There we go, lower high. Coming down here with the euro, that would be good. Breaking this level here. Okay, it's not what I want here. Jake Davies says, welcome and good luck, mate. Thank you, my man. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well, brother. For a beautiful Friday. Minex says, Lorenzo, what website do you use to check on the news? This one right here. Investing.com/the economic calendar right there. For me personally, it's the best one. I have tried Forex Factory for a long time, but I do like this one. We have news coming in 25 minutes. Market is looking good, guys. Market is looking good. Yes, the... This could be good. With the euro like that, that could be pretty good. Let me see. We're still holding above that zone. We want to see a closure underneath that zone. Patrick says, how to know if you are in or sometimes not? I am mistaken and enter the trade. That's when I say when I'm in, when I show my MT4. Okay, we're almost closing our candle here. We're still holding above that zone. So we have to be patient. The euro is holding above that level. It holds as significant support here. That's why we need to break it. Savit says some volume on gold. Yes, we're gonna go over gold in a second here. Okay, euro's holding right now. Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful. Gold is incoming here. The volume of gold is increasing. Very nice. Exactly from that level that we are looking for here. 1642.456. That's very, very clean. So what do we want to see here for gold? We want to see this, it's breaking this level here. 1653. If we break that and we come down, that's when I'm looking for an entry here. Absolutely. So this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a beautiful reaction like this, actually. Very clean. Then we want to break this level. We come back down and then tap into that zone, mitigate, and then look for an entry right there. Gold is looking very, very good here. This is exactly what we're seeing again on a Friday. The volume will increase over time here in the next coming hours. I do think with the news that we're going to see right now, we're going to see more volume incoming for gold here. And yeah, I do believe still the same thing with regards to gold. I think we're going to make a move here. I think we have built enough liquidity right now for long enough time. Look at that. Since we are here, I want to see this getting broken. But we're still bearish on the higher time frame until we have broken the 70-30. So we have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go here. So yes, I'll keep you guys updated here. Let's break the 1653 first, come back down. Look, then we're looking for an entry here if it aligns with the dollar index. This is what we're looking for. But overall, I really like what I see here. It's very good. I don't like it. We saw a massive expansion here due to the opening here of the market. You see clearly that the volume immediately increased here massively. Massive increase in volume when the market opened here. Sometimes when the volume increases that much, you need to just not trade. That's very, very important here. You have to actively manage your setups here. So sometimes it is what it is when you're seeing this. When especially around this particular time right now. This is the time, and this is exactly when this happens here. Okay, this is very normal here. So this is what needs to be avoided. Okay, we're looking for some new trades, guys. We're waiting. We're looking for some new trades here. These two trades were very clean. Very, very nice. Let's see if we can find some more. The euro is again building liquidity out now. That's very interesting here. DJ Spray says, I need to thank Lorenzo, man. When trading this strategy, I finally found what was missing and wrong with my own trading game. For real, thanks, my man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Great to hear, my friend. What's the significance of a for fair value gap on the lower time frame, which is not visible on the higher time frame? What do you mean with higher time frame? Let me know. Which time frames you mean? Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Okay, the US 100 right now. Building out liquidity here. I like it. We had that massive expansion right now. Beautifully. We just want to see this low getting taken out right now. That's going to be a nice one. We have a really significant expansion in a way where we can get back to this range right there. I think this particular zone here. If we break this level here, with that liquidity built up, this could be, or this could turn into a very nice setup right there. Marcy says you started with 50k, now you have 46k. Yes, of course. We use my... Pretty much the scalping is where we live from. This is where we make withdrawals. Scalping is the best way to generate cash flow. And to turn that into hard dollars. So the Nasdaq is looking good. I think we're going to stick with the Nasdaq here. I think that looks very, very good here. Marshawn says, Lorenzo, do you post the setups on Discord when you're not streaming for your trades? Yes, I do post setups on the Discord in a separate channel here. Yeah, let's keep a close eye on the Nasdaq here. We need to make sure that this is aligned here. I like that imbalance underneath that zone. We saw that massive expansion to the upside here. Very good reaction. Yeah, let's keep a close eye on this one. Just Jay says, Lorenzo, thank you for yesterday, the USD Japanese yen trade. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, it was a beautiful, beautiful trade. Absolutely. It's great to hear that you liked it. Very, very nice. We have news coming out, yeah. Very, very soon here. Let me check that. It should be right now. Or any time here. Two minutes to go, guys. Pending home sales, dollar index right here. Let's open the dollar index right now. So we are ready for what's coming here. And then we can have a look at it. One minute to go. Ahmed says, I don't think it will be crazy moves with this kind of news. I agree. I do not expect that much here. Tariq says, I love these live streams, bro, and I really hope you continue to do them in the future. I saw your interview By the way, I loved it. Can't believe you used to be a poker player. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, my friend. Yes, correct. That's correct. We're still gonna continue with the live streams, man. Don't worry, really. We're just getting started here. We just started. We're just getting warmed up. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. The pending home sales of September here. Prashant said the best scalping strategy I've seen so far. Absolutely love it. Thank you for your efforts. Wow, fantastic to hear that. Oh, there's actually negative here. Oh, it's a wow, that's a big difference. This is gonna have a reaction. This has to have a reaction here. There we go. Should be coming down. Yeah, pending home sales. Wow, this is good for gold, by the way, guys. This is good for gold here. Yes, this is gonna be good for gold. Dollar will come down. Yeah, this is a really, really good reaction. But it's significant, guys. It's wow, it's 5% more than the actual forecast here. That's big. Of course, it makes a lot of sense here. The National Association of Realtors NAR pending home sales report measures the change in the number of homes under contract to be sold, but still waiting the closing transaction, excluding new construction. So, of course, very, very interesting. Yeah, let's gold come up here. That would be fantastic. Tap into the zone, come up, break the highs, come back down, go for a trade, and we are in position there. That could be very great for a for next week. Very, very good. In the meantime, we're continuing our scalping journey right now, which is also looking not too bad at the moment. We're gonna set an alert here. Okay, there we go. We're coming down here. Yeah, something like this is very important here. Yes, okay. Can you show us your gold analysis? Yes, I will. I will definitely show you guys. It has to do with the dollar index here, and in general, the gold in general. We're gonna talk about the fundamentals a little bit as well. So we come back up here, break this zone here. That would be fantastic. Looking for a trade, something like this here. Looking very nice. Thank you for the sub, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you, my man. Let's keep a close eye on this one. Okay, so the use 100, we put our alert here and we wait for it to come down. In the sense of gold, waiting for it to come up here. Australian dollar against the US dollar. We're kind of ranging here. So nothing spectacular here. The euro is looking better. We're looking for expansion, guys. That's how we can get these clean trades as we did before here. This type of expansion is what we're looking for. Under any circumstances right here. No, PJ, no. US30, yes, the US30 is also a possibility indeed. We can take that in consideration. Let's see here. Yes, US30 is looking very interesting. Very, very good. Actually, even better than the Nasdaq now I'm looking at it. In terms of what we're seeing here. Very, very nice. Yes, very good. Did you place your sell stop on the US 100? I don't use sell stop right now because I use the magic keys. So I have to go with executions, direct execution of trades here.
She the girl in my visions. Now that I found you, I'm fiending for all your attention. Yeah, hope you don't mind if I give you a tour of my mansion. Yeah, all of this for you, babe. Nothing I won't do, babe. Weak for your love. Everywhere we go, they be alright. Yeah, can't help it with your body. Just wanna make you happy. I just wanna call on you. Money just fall on you. Another thing.
Let's say we break this low, then this is what we're looking for. Right there.
I just wanna call on you. Let me do it all for you. Can't nobody ball on you. Ooh yeah. Turn up for the night. Real thing, she's no average girl. Too fine, no, she might give up on the baggage, girl. You got too much going on in that mind. Let me help you. Yeah. Let me give you the moments in your life to step to fly away together. Can't help it with your body. Just wanna make you happy.
Midcoast is where you're from. I'm originally from the Netherlands in Europe. However, I do live in Indonesia right now. Okay, we're coming very close, guys. This is a good sell here. It seems like a good risk to reward here. There we go, we're coming down right now. Right, and we're still holding on this level here. Are you in already? No, not triggered yet. Not triggered yet. You can see it as well. We're not triggered into our position yet. A lower high would be even better. Would be even better. Rejection right here gives us a little bit more space here. Something like that. Depending on where we end up here. There we go. Still coming up right now. That's why it's so important to wait until you see that this low is broken. So important. We're gonna set an alert here. This 30 is holding very strong here. Hello Master, did you complete your prop firm challenge? Yes, we did. I will share the details in the Discord. Shark says USD cut is going to get a double top. Let's have a look, my friend. Yes, however, the imbalance is very important to take in consideration here. The inefficiency is very, very important here. So in terms of gold, one more time, somebody asked me about gold here real quick. Let's go over that real quick. before we continue with scalping. We need to wait for some setups to play out here. Okay, very, very interesting. So in terms of gold here, we're looking for a zone right now. We're looking for a potential trade setup once we are creating that higher high here on the lower time frame. This is what we're looking for. And it's very, very important that we're looking for this at this particular moment here. Right now. And the reason why I'm looking for this right here is because I do think that we are coming at the end of a potential train right now for gold here. This is my personal opinion. Okay, and the reason why was the dollar index daily low that we have been creating right now. I think this is extremely, extremely important. We have created that daily low right here. Okay. Super important level. The daily low right there. The fact that we have created this gives me the really strong indication on the daily that we can potentially see a little bit more, you know, weakness in the next coming days ahead of us. Especially the ultimate confirmation will be after the FOMC meeting on a Wednesday. That's super, super important here. So once we have done that and once we know exactly what's up here, that's exactly the moment we're going to look for a potential, you know, trade as well, aligning it with the dollar index. So what we have seen here is the dollar index going down, breaking the lows on the daily. What we're seeing with gold is something very opposite right here. Okay, looking on the daily, or let's go to the weekly. We have taken out massive, massive lows here from years ago. Pretty much the built out liquidity, it was still here in the last couple of years. We took out these lows here. We tapped into the zone. This was a beautiful, beautiful 3-day area of the month right now. We tapped into that zone. We came right there. Mitigated once, mitigated twice. And now creating that potential move here. Which is very, very interesting. So we want to see these highs getting taken out. So if you zoom in here on the 4-hour, what are we seeing right now? We're seeing a lot of liquidity built up on the upside here for gold as well. We can call this some sort of inverted head and shoulders, however you want to call it. I personally like to look at market structure. So I want to see this high getting taken out right now. I think that's an important high on the lower time frame. To them, potentially come for a retrace. Because if you look for a low right now, let's say we're going to come down right now, and we take out these lows here, it's a completely different story. Because if you create a lower low and a higher high, still we're looking for the potential setup as well. So we're looking for a very important level to break, and that's 1653. Eventually to target this particular cycle here. We understand that we are on the daily. We also understand that we have a lot of liquidity built up above these ranges right here. Super, super strong trend that we were holding towards too. I think it's almost almost unavoidable that we're coming back here towards the zone one more time to see what we're gonna expect around that range. That will be around the 1680. Rather with the 1685, I think this particular region right there, it's a very strong horizontal level as well, if you take that in consideration. Okay, so this is something that I want to see here. Taking out this liquidity, coming back towards this particular level here. So the only solution that I'm looking for right now is a lower time frame trade setup on the 30 minute, on the 50 minute, to break these highs, to come back down, to go long, tapping into that zone, target these areas right here at this particular level, aligning with the dollar index, potentially getting rejected at that same particular level as well. So all in all, I do think that that is definitely a possibility here. Right now, I think we're going to try to break this level here. We're going to try to make a move up. We're going to see if it actually breaks it. If it breaks it and it holds there as potential support, it's a completely different story. There's a big chance that we can come back up towards this area right here. Tapping into that zone right there, mitigating and coming into that area, and then potentially looking for a next move. So we just need to see if it aligns here. That's the only thing we're looking for. The alignment with the dollar index, the overall structure on gold. But I really like what I see on gold in general right here. And I do think it's an important asset to take in consideration for the next weeks, if not months. I do think that momentum that we came down for, we have to understand that gold was a $12.8 trillion asset. Pretty much had a $12.8 trillion market cap, or a little bit higher even, $13 trillion market cap, pretty much overall at the top here. And we had a decrease of around, I think it's around 25%, I'm not sure. Okay, let's say 20%. It's somewhere in the middle. But let's say 20%. That's huge. That's a massive, massive amount of money that got pulled out of gold right here. Taking out all of these lows is also very interesting. So I just want to see something happening here. Even though it could be potential play. But I want to see it coming back to at least the 70-30. To see what we can expect from there. That's my prediction right here. Coming back to that range, potentially. So in terms of gold, yeah, we're just going to wait patiently, waiting for a lower time frame confirmation right there. So let's go back into the charts here. Pete says, Lorenzo, you don't want to buy from lows after liquidity grab. I want to buy personally from a confirmation on the lower time frame on pretty much breaking the highs. So pretty much creating a lower low, a higher high, and then a higher low. If it aligns with the dollar. If it aligns with the dollar. It's very important. This is the same as the trade yesterday. The US dollar against Japanese yen that we took live together as well. It aligned perfectly. It really aligned perfectly.
drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Hood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls.
There we go. Almost weekend, guys. We're getting there. Some of you it's morning, or some of you it's still morning. For some of you it's the afternoon already. For me it's late in the evening as well. So let's make it a beautiful weekend. Let's enjoy. But let's catch a few more trades here. All right? That would be fantastic. We have done 90 trades today in total. Or today in total. That's what we're looking for. 10 more trades. This didn't go. Nick says good morning from Australia. I just joined the stream, woke up early, hoping you will be on. I'm on, my friend. I hope I'm on, my friend. Good morning from Australia, my friend. Good evening, late evening now for you. Or very, yeah, somewhere in the middle of the night. What time is it at your place, my man? Let me know. I'm in Bali. I'm in Indonesia here. We're very close, actually. Australia is not that far from Bali. Ah, it's 130, okay. Okay, use the Swiss franc coming into play here. Looking clean, looking clean. Okay, wait, guys. I'm gonna enter any second here. If you break the lows right now, I'm gonna enter the position if you close underneath. There we go. Okay, we are in our trade here. We are in our trade right now. This imbalance here, I wanna see this getting filled up here. I do like it because we broke the lows here. We have that zone we broke. We are underneath that zone. Hopefully we stay underneath that zone. Our stop loss is above that area. I think it's the wrong music. Okay, we're gonna get stepped out soon already. Not yet, not yet. Sorry, it was my fault. If that's the case, it was my fault here. Because then it has to be the music. I picked the wrong music here. Mr. Revisit GJ. Let's have a look here. Oh, GJ looks very good indeed. But we need to build more liquidity here. But we are still in our trade. We are still in the US dollar against Swiss franc here. Let's see if we can break it. We are still in. There we go. A lot of buying power per account comes from this particular level here. Let's see how this plays out. Billy Joe says, if you are short, you have to play the highway to hell. If you are long, you have to play stairway to heaven. The thing is, we want to focus on one trade at a time here. It's very important. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. New candle right here. In the meantime, let's have a closer on the dollar index as well. Let's see what they what the dollar index is saying here. Okay. This could be the reason. We're almost out, and I'll explain exactly what happened here. Not yet. Wow. Okay, we're out. We're out of position here. We closed our position here. Yeah, significantly. Okay, I made a mistake here. I'm gonna explain exactly what my mistake was. We're doing it live, so let me first add this to the scoreboard as well. So we lost a beautiful trade setup here. Unfortunately. So the mistake was the following mistake here. We all make mistakes, unfortunately. I will explain exactly what my mistake was. Okay, so I made the following mistake here. We all make mistakes, unfortunately. This is what we did. The moment we came up and we broke that level here, it looked very good. But what did I forgot? I forgot to look at the dollar index. So in this case, always look at the dollar index. Every single USD pair related to the dollar is what we're looking for. We saw clearly that we tapped into that zone here. And that we mitigated this as potential resistance. We know that we're using support and resistance also in this strategy here. I mean, mitigating it to that specific level. Okay? Unfortunately, we did not do that. So I do also make mistakes. You guys know that. That's why I do like that's why I do like this scoreboard so much. Because it's also filled with my personal mistakes sometimes. Where I, where I fuck up. So therefore, these are also part of what we're doing here. Always look at the dollar index. This is what we're doing here. Soka enter is no problem, so why he doesn't show it? I think you are new here, bro. I think he's new here. Anyways, this is exactly what we're doing here. So We always need to look at the dollar index whenever we look at the US dollar against the Swiss franc. In this case, we would have avoided it. In terms of breaking even when we had the chance, that's only when we're seeing a clear area of supply whenever we see the zone. This was just a high here. When we see a clear area of supply, so we see something like this, we're seeing a double top here and then a lower low, then this is an area of supply here that we can mitigate and where we can easily go on to. So it has to target into this zone here. If you then come back down, that's what we're looking for. All right? Just so you guys know. And the music, guys. And the music. There we go. So the reason why I explain it, I think it's very important, is whenever I make a mistake that I explain exactly the mistake itself. So you guys can, you guys don't have to make that mistake here. So Kainter says clearly, if you see so many rejections, Wick, you need a closure below first candle closing, if you understand. It has to do with the dollar index here. The dollar index made that beautiful reaction. We did not see that. Okay. But I think you're new here, bro. So first check out maybe the live streams before the last couple of weeks. Then you understand exactly what I'm doing here. Alright, it's time to look for the next setups. Expansion is the key, but correlations is even more important here. There we go. This is exactly what I mean. So right now, this was the moment to go for it. Now you see that the dollar broke this level here. Super important. We held support here. We had to break that in order for us to give us that confirmation. This was the confirmation then. At that particular moment we were looking for. So it's exactly the same trade. However, we were waiting for this to be broken. So it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson here. Soka says, clearly, if you see so many rejection wick, closure below. Yes, oh, I see. You're right. You're 100% right. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what we had to see here. That's exactly the mistake that we made here. You're completely right, my friend. Best friend says, thanks Lorenzo, what a great week. And thank you for your amazing efforts. As I finished 6% up in my own account for the week. Have a great weekend, everyone. Fantastic, my man. Magic. Magic right there. Enjoy, my man. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later. Soka says, of course I am right. I am trading around 5 years. You are maybe too quick, impulsive. Wait for closures and then take positions. You're better, bro. I agree. Okay, so in terms of gold right now, very interesting. Gold is actually coming down as well. We're still above that zone. We have still some more inefficiency to be filled up as well. Underneath that area. But this is what we're looking for. If you cannot hold here, then this is the next zone here at the 6027. Something around that area here. So overall, I really do like it. Still, everything would still be in play as long as we are above... Pretty much staying above the 16, 17 right there. That's the most important level. But this is what we're looking for here. But right now, in terms of the dollar index, we are coming up, coming down, coming up. Right now, we're still underneath that particular level here at the 1 hour. It's super important zone to take consideration right here. But I do think that with all of that imbalance here, we're building out more liquidity on the upside as well. I mean, at some point, it seems like we're going to break it and we're going to come up here. So gold will come down a little bit more. Look at the chart here. Unless if we had seen that rejection here on the dollar index and we would come down, that would be perfect. We need to be aligned here. Yesterday, when we made that 5-hour trade on US dollar Japanese yen, that's exactly what we saw. We saw in the 30-minute, the dollar index tapping into that beautiful area of demand here. It was this area of demand here. Tapped into the zone exactly at the same moment. The US dollar and the Japanese yen tapped into this particular level right here. That's why we took this entry right there. Stop loss underneath. Target this one right here. It was a beautiful trade. But that's what we're looking for with gold. We always want to see the alignment as well. And this is exactly what we missed out on today with the 1 minute right now on the dollar index. So it's a good lesson. Always do the same thing for you guys as well. Try to look for the correlation. If it's a euro pair, not related to the dollar, you go to the euro index. If it's a Japanese yen pair, let's say it's a commodity pair, right? Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. You use the Japanese yen, you use the Japanese yen basket. So you always will find a tool or correlated pair in order to move forward from here. US dollar Swiss franc played out perfectly. Yes, it is what it is. It is what it is. We are still up here. We're still up for today. Let's see if we can still see some good solid expansion here. We have the London closure coming very soon. I think we should take that in consideration. Ulysses says US dollar Swiss franc. No, the US dollar Swiss franc right now is already done. The imbalance is already filled there. Oops says, little knowledge makes people feel proud. A lot of knowledge makes them feel humble. I only know that I know nothing. That's a beautiful saying, my man. I appreciate that. Very nice. Peter says, hi, I joined late today. When you have a moment, is it possible to go over the trades so far today, please? Yeah, so we did 2 trades. We did the, I think, let me check here real quick. Yeah, so we did the US dollar against Japanese yen. Was a good trade. We did the Euro USD, was a good trade. And we did the USD Swiss franc, was a wrong trade. Human error. Dakota says, what's everyone's favorite indicator in Forex? Wow. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of indicators. I'm not really a big fan of indicators in general. I mean, they're helping, of course, but it would not be my privilege here. I would love to just see the chart myself, and that's it, you know? That's personally how I would like to trade here. But if I have to choose an indicator, if I have to choose something, I would say the ace in session range, of course. Very easy to see. Potentially taking out, but it's not really like that important of an indicator here. You can easily see yourself as well between time frames and stuff. Another one, an actual functional indicator, I would say the RSI. The RSI has helped me a lot on the higher time frames, especially on the weekly, daily, weekly, especially daily. Look at the RSI. It helped me a lot with my trade history in the last, I think, 6 years that we have been trading. 5.5 years. I think the RSI is the indicator I use the most over that time span. Johnny says RSI for divergences. Yes, exactly. On the higher time frames, when I'm looking for more like swing trade opportunities, etc., the RSI divergences are very, very important for my style. Even though I'm using supply and demand as well. So the combination of supply and demand, just the overall market cycle and etc. So SMC with the RSI on the higher time frame helped me out tremendously as well. Not in the lower time frame, definitely on the higher time frames. Okay, we need some energy, man. We need some energy back. We're using our favorite song here. Let's put our energy back. Let's get this thing going right now. We have the London close in 5 minutes here. Guys, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna have a good closure today. Let's get it. Let's get it. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get it to 200 likes. We're streaming 4 hours a day. Almost every day during the week. Just for you. To build an amazing, 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 fantastic community out there. This is what we're building. So many different things coming. Can't wait. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Smash that like button. Let's get started here. We're gonna find some setups right now. Okay. We are back. We got our energy back here. Just says, hey Lorenzo, good to see you. Good to see you too. Great that you're back. Cable Trader says the best live stream bar. Fantastic. Yes, we have a beautiful community. That's my goal. My goal is to build a strong community. That's the reason why I do not sell a course. Okay? I'm gonna drop a video series in the Discord. But I'm not here to sell a course or something like that. I want to build a community. I'm talking with all of these guys every single day. I'm building friendships here. I started streaming by myself. Some people were watching. Not that many. And then it started to become more and more. And now, boom. We're building out a really, really solid community. And that's what I want. I want to build a community. I want to build a army of individuals. Like-minded individuals enjoying the same thing, and that is trading from all over the world. That's my goal. That's why I'm sticking with the streams every single day, at least 4 days a week, 4 hours a day. Tariq says, I don't trust anyone who sells a course. If they are profitable, why do they need to sell a course? Yeah, yes and no. It depends also on what the course includes, of course. Value is value. Some people want everything for free. I understand that as well. It's a little bit in between here. But I think a community is where it's all about, personally. That's my personal opinion here. It's just fun, man. Like, like I said already to somebody else as well, like trading can be a very lonely thing. Trading is boring, you know? Sitting at home, looking at charts, you need to be obsessed, there's no one to talk to, blah, blah, blah. You're on the computer all day, you know, like a zombie, right? At least do it together with somebody else, you know what I mean? Like, at least have some social interaction here. That's it. Okay, gold is still holding above that level. That's very interesting. Tony says, do you make more money from trading or YouTube? I don't make that much from YouTube. No, not at all. And what I make is pretty much going to giveaways here. Tariq says, you just have to be very careful because a lot of gurus we sell a lifestyle with no trading knowledge and course that is based off baby pips, for example. Yeah, that's the reason why we are live trading, because you cannot really, you know, it's the most transparent thing. You see me fail live, you see me failing, right? What we just experienced with the US dollar against Swiss franc was a fail. So you see that. That's part of the job here. So that's why we are doing what we're doing here. And that's why we're testing out the new strategy, right? We are testing it out. We want to do 100 trades and see what the result is, or what the win rate will be, before we make any massive moves here. Okay, the expansion is coming here for the British pounds here. For GJ, for example. Oh yeah, we have already seen that expansion before. The market is slowing down right now, but oil looks very, very nice. I have to be a little bit careful with the spread here as well, but it's not that bad here. It's not that bad right now. This is a beautiful reaction so far. I like what I see for oil right now. If you can create a little bit of a higher risk reward here, it will be perfect. Not bad, not bad. Sian says, please trade using price action. I think you mean using supply and demand here. Yes, whenever we see opportunities as well, we do that. Yesterday we did a US dollar Japanese yen trade as well. Using an area, entering from an area of demand. Sometimes we take it in between. But I'm very careful. I'm not forcing trades in that sense. I want to do maximum a couple trades a week. If it aligns with the market cycle, with the open, with the midweek, everything needs to align here. And I just want to be very, very careful. Sorry guys, some guys come here for the first time. And then they are a little bit annoying. Only the real guys know what's up here. The guys that are here every single day. That's what I want. I'd rather have a small group of guys in our community here. By the way, this is on a higher time frame, by the way, but I still wanted to look for it. I do like what I see here. Especially if you break these lows here. Bro, I only found you, but I will be coming back. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's Friday. It's a little bit of an easy day here. You can see it already. Volume is decreasing. But we will find something. Most likely, my friend. Absolutely. Any books you recommend to read? Yes, absolutely. That's Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's one of the first books I read. I do not really read many books, I have to be honest. It's not really my thing. It's not really how I personally learn the most. I learn by doing and by listening. And whenever I want to learn something specific, I look it up and I learn that specific thing. Could be anything. And then I go to the next thing. Something specific and boom. And it has to be practical for me. So I want to learn something that I can implement straight away, or at least try out straight away. In trading, in pretty much anything in life. Okay, the euro against the British pound made a decent move here. Keep it cool in the chat, guys. Keep it cool in the chat. We are here trying to spread positivity, right? I hope you guys had a great week this week. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. It was not our best week in general in terms of the activity, right? The amount of trades we took, but overall it was fine. It was fine. Last week was a banger. Last week was really, really good. Let's see how next week will be, guys. It's gonna be very interesting with the FOMC meeting here. So I hope you guys made some pips this week. And if you're using this strategy and you're testing it out for yourself, also please let me know how it's going for you. I'm very, very interested in that because we're still testing it out here. Tony says, I'm testing it on the 4 hour. Wow. With 1.5 R. So far, 64% win rate. Great ideas. Fantastic. That's great to hear. So we're doing it on the 1 minute, but the market is fractal. So it can also work on of course, the higher time frame. However, the higher the time frame, the more fundamental analysis you need to take consideration here. So do take that in consideration when you trade in the higher time frame as well. Roshan thinks I had a break-even week. Okay. David says, I enjoy being here to listen to you and compare my thoughts with your thoughts. Great, great. Can Forex broker provide leverage? Absolutely. Pip the Story says, hi Lorenzo, with your strategy, do you incorporate economic data being released? Or do you look for periods of time when no high impact data is being released? In essence, for the scalping strategy, I don't really care. I just look at price action, like expansion, volume in the market. Volume gives us opportunity. That's the most important. So the more volume in the market, the better the strategy will perform, out of my experience so far. If you take this more to the higher time frames, more and more fundamental analysis comes into play. More things I want to take in consideration. That's why I'm trading SMC on the higher time frames. That's why I'm looking for 5R, 6R, 7R setups on the higher time frames as well. Sometimes I use even swing trade opportunities or semi-swing trades. This is when I take indeed more fundamental analysis in consideration, and automatically also data, economic data, you know, such as potentially the COT, the commitment of traded report. What is retail doing? What is smart money doing? Or what our institutions are doing, right? What about news releases and so on? So I do take that way more in consideration. But on the scalping strategy, it's pretty much for me supply and demand with correlated pairs or support and resistance sometimes even, like we saw with the dollar index here. And yeah, price action, a lot of volume in the market. Oh, wow. The user is coming down here. This is indeed a more higher time frame opportunity right now. Let's say you break this low here. You look for something like this. Stop loss above this zone. Take profit right there. Something like that. But this is more of a higher time frame trade setup that you could potentially take in consideration here. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay, volume is coming back into the market. This is great. This is good. This is very, very nice. Gold is also coming down, making a move down right now. We didn't saw that confirmation here. We have that inefficiency underneath. We're gonna hold support here, most likely. Very interesting move right now. Let's see how we develop here. Waiting for expansion, guys. This is what we're looking for. Tariq says looking for a gold for a potential sell for gold. Yeah, we're gonna face some resistance right now indeed. From this particular level. But this is not what we are potentially looking for right now. What we are looking for is the retracement indeed. So the expansion, the retracement, and then that actual move right here. US dollar is coming down here. Gold is coming up. Bitcoin had a very good week as well, but I do expect Bitcoin to come down over the weekend as well. If not over the weekend, then Monday. Definitely expect this to come down here. Very interesting move actually. Looks like it wants to come down already. From this particular level right now. Could be interesting. Again, guys, from our higher risk reward setup, our higher time frame setup, this one comes into play right now. The EURUSD is something that I'm looking for, and I'm personally very interested in. Okay, it's a semi-swing euro as we shared also in the Discord right now. It's exactly what we're looking for here. This could turn into a good trade. It's a semi-swing trade. You can hold a little bit longer here if you are allowed to hold it a little bit longer. But I really, really do like it. This is all gone. There we go. Tarek says, I have to head out, bro. Love the stream, though, and I will see you next week. Have a great rest of your stream, bro. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. Have a fantastic, weekend already, almost. Much love to you, my friend. My friend. We're just gonna see if we're gonna see some more opportunities right now in the market. If not, then it is what it is here, and we have to just cancel it for today here. Okay, we're coming to a closure. The volume is definitely decreasing. It's also a Friday, but do take that in consideration as well. Overall, I'm yeah, more than happy with how the week was here, how the lives were this week. Overall, very, very good. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, I think gold can make a little bit more of a move downward. Still, I think that definitely the case here. So Rick says, one last thing before I go. Have 2 wins on a Friday is amazing because Friday, if I find, is a big trap day. That's why I try to avoid it. There we go, there we go. US natural gas is falling. I think that has to do with oil as well. I think oil is also coming down. Interesting. The US natural gas is falling, okay. It's falling, yeah? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, this is not that much expansion here. Okay, the euro GBPs. Okay, but nothing spectacular. Alberto says, hey Lorenzo, what do you think about mining cryptos? I think it is very similar. I do think that right now at this particular moment, the major players are taking over the game here. The corporations, the major players are taking over, and I think it's very hard for a small retail investor to mine crypto. I think it has a lot of high upfront costs right now if you want to do it the right way and make a decent amount of money. I think that's what I think right now. I think it's pretty saturated in terms of mining. I think a lot of big institutions are doing this and investing in these massive mining farms right now. There are some actual legit farms where you can invest in on a regular basis, and they hold your capital in, and they provide you with some sort of returns. But also, this is a shady business, so I'm very careful with it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be okay, Euro GBP approaching. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is maybe the only setup that I'm looking at. Okay, that's like pretty decent here. Pip Destroy says, from my research, it is very expensive in terms of computing power and energy. Plus, you are competing with buildings in China. Completely full of computer hardware mining 24/7. Definitely. Also, the United States is going hard for it right now. Okay, I think it's fine right this, guys. I think it's for a Friday. We are cool here. I do believe that we are pretty done for the week. At least I think I'm done here. The volume is decreasing. We had a really good week. Not as good as yesterday, but overall I'm quite happy here. We are coming closer and closer to our 100 trades. This is exactly what we were looking for. 100 live trades here. To see what the win rate will be. So far it's looking good. But hey, never know. We can still head into the wrong direction. Are we continuing after these 100 trades? I do think so. I do think we're gonna find a better balance between looking for actual looking for actual educational content or potentially, you know, scalping. We're gonna find a way to bridge it together. So there's a really good balance between scalping. So the scalping will be very effective when there is a lot of volume in the market. And also educational content. So you guys are learning exactly how to manage your portfolio. How to grow multiple portfolios at the same time as well. I think that's also very important. So gonna be exciting. In the meantime, let's go over some macro as well real quick. Because next week is going to be a very important week here. Extremely important week. We have the FOMC interest rate decision here. As far as I know, it's another 75 basis points rate hike expectation here. This is very important. So yes, we have the interest rate differential here, or the interest rate decision here. Sorry, on a Wednesday. We're gonna see it also for the Canadian dollar at the same time. This week. Sorry. There we go. We have this one right here. I was looking at this week. I was scrolling to this week. Okay. We have on a Monday. We have the CPI coming out for the euro. This is important. This one is going to be big. Okay, then we have the interest rate decision for the Australian dollar. Then we have the PMI for the British pound and for the US dollar. Not going to be that attractive, I think. I think we're not going to see much on a Tuesday. Because we're going to prepare for a Wednesday, of course, during the FOMC meeting. And then the Fed interest rate decision at the same time here. It's going to be major. It's going to be major. This Wednesday is going to be big. We have to understand this also it's also November then. The beginning of November, the beginning of a new month as well in combination with this statement is going to be massive. I think we're going to see a lot of volatility around this time here. Of course, we will be live here. For me, it's going to be 2 a.m. But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. We're going to cover this live. Going to listen to Uncle Jerome. And we love Uncle Jerome. So this is what we're going to do here. Gotta make sure that you guys are updated and we know exactly what to do in regards to that. Okay, then on Thursday, we have some more news coming out for the GBP and some other stuff. Nothing really important here. Euro, okay. However, Wednesday next week, be very patient here. So what can we expect here right now in regards to the dollar index? Well, if you look at this chart here, there is a big chance that we're gonna come up here and that we actually break this particular level right now. I do think this is a big opportunity in regards to potentially gold and stuff coming down right now. I do think it makes sense here that we take out these highs here, that we break this area of supply, that we come back up, that we come at least to this area right here, or potentially fill out that gap completely, coming back into this area right here. I do think it makes a lot of sense to tap into that zone, because this is automatically the equilibrium as well. You guys know it from swing high to swing low. This is where we come back up here. And when we want to look for a significant range, and we want to make sure that the dollar index can potentially come down, then the equilibrium is something that we're looking for, okay? Something above the 50% of this swing high to swing low is super important, right? Because we want to be at least in a premium area of supply. So this is what we're seeing for the dollar index. If we are coming up here on a Monday, potentially slowly building up here, the more we're going into one direction at the beginning of the week, the more I'm confident we will turn during the week. That's what I see it, and that's what I expect here with the dollar index. So also automatically with gold, with the EURUSD, these are the main pairs that we're looking for right now. So do expect something like that right now. That could be very interesting. Coming back up here, coming back up, maybe shoot out and then reverse down. I do think that's more realistic right now. This is what I'm aiming for. Coming back up again, potentially starting to consolidate here. Maybe during the FOMC, break out, come back down. If that happens, that will be fantastic, because that's in exactly the moment where we're looking for a trade setup on the euro, potentially on the gold, and so on and so on. So this is what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for one direction at the beginning of the week and to the other direction at the end of the week. So a clear, strong midweek reversal coming into play. So the main thing that you could take into consideration here is the question to ask yourself, where is the liquidity built? Where is the liquidity built? That's very important to understand. So if you are looking at the euro and we're starting to creep down right now, and we are, you know, slowly coming down here, slowly coming down on the Monday, on a Wednesday, and so on, right? If we are seeing this, what are we looking for? Liquidity. So if the liquidity is above that area, then I'm aiming for that liquidity above that range right here. Okay, and if it makes sense with the dollar index, then that is the exact moment. And I do think that could definitely occur with the FOMC meeting. That we're building a lot of liquidity, because the FOMC meeting is the perfect moment to manipulate the market and to lead people into one direction at the beginning of the week to then reverse price after the FOMC. So do take that in consideration. Look for liquidity. Okay? Trendline liquidity, equal lows, equal highs, everything that has to do with the overall trend to understand the market cycle there. So I hope you guys liked the stream today. It was a little bit of a slower day in terms of the trades. We made a human error. Otherwise, we had a 3-win, 0-loss streak. But we made a pretty big mistake here in regards to the US dollar against Swiss franc. So we had pretty much 2 wins and 1 loss here. So nothing spectacular. But at least you know what kind of mistakes I make, so you don't have to make these type of mistakes right there. That's the most important here. So in regards to next week, I'm looking forward to stream with you guys. I'm gonna release probably a video this weekend as well, an educational video, very important. We have to keep going into that as well. And of course, if you are interested in joining our Discord, this is where the actual magic happens, right? We are on YouTube, live
if you
trading,
want to do percentage-based entries, like let's say you only want to risk 1% all the time or 0.5%, you program that all in, and then you go to the chart.
There we go. Then the magic lays in the Discord. We're going to put our setups right there. We have the Sunday weekly breakdown, a complete breakdown of a lot of pairs that we're looking for in the next coming week. So you know exactly what to look out for as well, including, of course, the trade setups we're looking for on a regular basis. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. Little bit of a shorter stream. Guys so only 3 hours here. Oh no, 3.5 hours. It's all good. It's all good. We're on track here. So guys, thank you so much. Alberto, my man. Maria, fantastic to see you. Gordy D, I will react to your message. Indeed, like you said before. Machin, Legend, Jamie, my man. Still have to need to have a call with you, my friend. Benjamin, Johnny, Shiro. What's up? Pip Destroyer, welcome. Great that you're here, my friend. Forex Spider is back. Chuck. Alberto. Yes. You guys are all here. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for the regular support here. We're doing this, of course, for you guys. Building out something amazing. A massive community is what we want to create here. And I see some of you guys every single day. And I speak to some of you guys every single day. I could not wish for anything better. So shout out to every one of you. And I see you this weekend. But potentially back live next week. Bye-bye.